Now let us see the colloidals which are present around us. Now the first example is sky color is blue. You know that sky appears blue to us. It's mainly because of the scattering of light by the dust and the other gas molecules, gas particles, dust particles which are present in the dispersed phase in the atmosphere. And because of that, the color of the sky appears to us blue. The second, the fog, mist and the rain which we get is basically again are the examples of your colloidals. These are water in air, a liquid in air. So we call them aerosols. So these are again our colloidals. Then delta formation, as I explained you in the coagulation, it is basically the moment whatever the minerals, the particles which are the river waters, river is bringing along with it, they are all in the form of the colloidal particles, and the moment they get in contact with the salts of the sea water, they get coagulated and they forms a land which is called delta. Then we have food particles, like a lot of food particles like the jam, jellies, the milk, the butter which we eat, actually all are basically are in the form of colloids. Then soil, we need to know that all fertile soils are basically of the colloidal range. So that is again is an example. Then blood which is the most important thing in the human body is basically again the blood is an example of a colloidal. The colloidal of the blood cells and plasma is an example of a colloid. Now the last thing to note about the colloidals is their application. They are widely used in different types of substance systems in order to help us, in order to make our living systems very easy. Like we are using smoke precipitators in electric chimneys, especially in thermal power stations. Now what happens to these smoke precipitators? Electric charges pass through them, with which actually is then it becomes very efficient absorbers of what? The smoke, the dust particles, the carbon, unburned carbon, arsenic oxides, other harmful oxides, which easily gets absorbed on them. So smoke precipitators are the best examples and applications of the colloidal systems. Then purification of drinking water. We purify the drinking water. How? We are using colloidal particles which are able to remove those impurities. Then we use colloidals in different types of medicines, from using the gels, like we use Diagene and other Gelosil, etc., which are there in the colloidal forms, to many other drugs which are used in the colloidal forms. Then tanning of leather. Basically, this is done mainly because of the colloidal systems. We use exactly. All the cleaning action of the soaps and detergents is only because of the colloidals. This again is a very wide application. Then we use them in the rubber industry, in the preparation of the photographic film and the paper, and then it is also used in other industrial applications. So they have very wide applications, and that is why it needs to be studied in detail. And now what we have done is there few of their applications in the different fields.